Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you guys could be here. I'm Rooster, and right now we're playing Starfield, and this is Unearthed. That's right, we've been given a key to Earth's moon base, Luna. That's right. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You guys don't want to miss out on anything that's coming up on the channel, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys show up on Friday nights. We go live and it's always a blast. Come in, have some fun with all of us here. So with this episode that we got going here, we got to go find out some secrets of what is on that moon base. We've been given a key and they said there could be a hidden artifact there. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Kick it. All right, here we go. We're jumping into this. Like I said, the Emissary has given us a key to the base on the Earth's moon, Luna. Let's go find out what we can find out. This should be interesting. I haven't been to the moon yet. I know some of my buddies have been like, have you been to the moon? Have you been back to Earth? I was like, dude, I've lived on Earth my whole life. Let me check out other planets. All right. I'll get to it. And you know what? Here we are. We're finally back on the moon. It's nice to see it again. So we're going to smash that up. We're going to go to this outpost that they got set up here, or research, whatever. And yeah, research station. Let's go see this up. You know? Now, I don't want to lie, but I have been really enjoying, I want to say, like the back half of this story section. It's been great. Each story in its own thread has been fun. But this, the reveal, was absolutely shocking. And I just have this feeling like there's going to be a couple more twists, like Midnight Shyamalan is director. All right. Or maybe J.J. Abrams. Do another twist. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, we saw it at the beginning. But I do like it that we are digging deeper and we're about to find out what is really happening here. And it does affect what we've been working on. So here we are. We're at the base. Let's dabble out. Why are you not wearing a suit, Sarah? We are on the moon. There is no oxygen. And you're just walking around without no gear? That's my Sarah. She's hard as shit, guys. She's hard. All right. So this looks like it's pretty much abandoned, and I don't see anybody in it or hear anything crazy. No red dots. Let's find out what they got going. Research is high priority supercomputer. That's a smart idea. If you're going to put a supercomputer and to keep it cool, you put it in space. That's a smart idea. I'm not going to lie. That's a pretty smart idea.
Look at the state of this.
I'm not a crazy computer guy, but I know a couple things or two.
In such haste.
Well, whatever happened here, they bounced hard and quick, and no one's been back since. So we have all these other planets and stuff that are settled, and people are exploring, pirates everywhere, but they haven't come here to steal whatever they could. Like, you think that this would just be like a shell of a base. Anything worth taking, I would just lower it up. What do we got here?
Okay.
Moon base Slate 4. All right.
Single on a moon base is the worst. I only get like an hour to use the communication link to Earth every couple of days. And let me tell you, there's long distance dating, and then there's like long distance dating, you know? Oh, hey there.
I get it.
Scientist, steadily employed, willing to take you out for coffee in like 6 months when I'm back from space. It's not a great opening line. You seriously can't get a date? You're an astronaut.
I don't think he's tried to really get a date.
I'm not picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Girls normally don't like it when a guy is, on another planet. You want to go for dinner? Why do you never call? Well, it's because I'm on the moon. Oh, of course, you have excuses. Only in this game could that be actually used as an excuse. Be like, sorry, babe, I was on a different planet. All right. And since we're here, we're going to take whatever is not nailed down because nobody's been here for a while. Nice. Another level. If you're not good at picking locks, I know some people are going to find it boring.
I accepted the assignment up here.
But hey,
We were told
get it when you can.
personal items. Some psychological study said it helps when you're away from Earth this long. I brought my grandmother's old abacus. I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers. She, just got word that she passed.
Oh, no.
The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I won't be able to go to the funeral.
Well, that's got to be heartbreaking.
Babushka, thank you for teaching me math. It brought me to the moon.
Look, I'm sure your grandma is super proud of you for what you've done, the accomplishments you've done for mankind.
Nova Galactic Project Log Principal Engineer Lang Shu. Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious, even for a supercomputer. We might as well be asking it to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner isn't being very open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. I'm surprised we even know we're working on a ship.
Interesting. So whoever this other person is,
something else. A supercomputer
Hang on.
so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool.
Ah.
Although by that logic they should be running it purely in the vacuum of space. But hey, good marketing material. I've been spending some off hours running some dumb simulations just because I can. My favorite so far is simulating the sound of every duck on Earth quacking after receiving a piece of bread. You didn't know you wanted a real-time sim of feeding all the ducks, but now you have it. You're welcome, humanity.
oh, we got to get this guy a hobby or something. If that's what this guy's going to be doing around here, we don't want any of that. We don't want none of that. All right. Oh, I love the moon, zero gravity. You just jump everywhere. I thought I saw somebody. Yeah, the little green men.
Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds.
It's
Right on
amazing
schedule.
to think that we're standing on the same planetary body where
We double-checked the
humankind
leakage
first
concerns this
entered
morning before
space.
launch.
Sarah, zip it.
Any
Come a
changes to the
long way
calculation
since then.
sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine.
Wow.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5,
So they were sending a ship from here
2.
to Jupiter. This must have been where they were doing the testing for the grav drives.
Are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Million years, Nova.
Victor. Why you do this to us, Victor? All right, so that was NASA. That's on Earth in, I want to say in the Florida region. Or it could have been in their base out in Texas because of in Houston. We got a problem. But because they've had to wait for their satellites to relay the information back to them, it was going to take 32 minutes. So the ship was already there, but they had to wait to get the confirmation it was there. Man, science is pretty sweet. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab those other slates. We're going to make sure we grab them all.
Galactic project log.
I want to find out as much as we can.
I admit, this is not the most disciplined team I've ever run. Malcolm keeps stealing computational time on Voltaire and thinks I don't know this. And Sabina's been distracted lately, but won't tell anyone why. I really should demand answers from both of them. But honestly, I'm too preoccupied with this contract. We all are. Despite anything going on in our personal lives, there's something special about what we're building here.
Interesting. Take that. All right. Sometimes you find slates in the bathroom. I don't know why. Everybody just feels more comfortable to have a good chit chat and leave it for you. All right, here we go in the kitchen.
Jealous? You know, the crew in the shipyard? Building the actual vessels that are going to travel the stars?
We're literally on a base on the moon.
Oh, come on, Sabina. I'm trying to share my dreams here.
Well, your dreams are always out there and never here where the rest of us live. Can't you just be happy doing your job?
Where's the fun in that?
All right, so we got all 5. We're going to bounce to Earth now, which is just down the street. And we're going to go to NASA's. We're going to NASA. This is absolutely fantastic. I think this should be a lot of fun. And we're on a desert planet. But for whatever reason, everything else is completely and utterly destroyed. There's nothing standing here but a full rocket ship and its support structure is a... All right. You know what? If you had to put some dead buildings around here, I would have been okay with that. We got to find our way inside. So we're going to go inside this ship. That's going to be kind of cool. See what's inside there. Come on, little. So these are the miniature, I'm going to call them arcs because that's exactly what they're doing, getting people off the Earth because the Earth was about to collapse in on itself or sputter away. I don't know. We need a power source. I'm pretty sure I just passed them. That's fine. We're going to go up and over. I always, like, they've had to have been back since. There's fucking ladders standing up, guys. All right? You can't tell me, like, a windstorm wouldn't come through and just, like, knock that. But papers and styrofoam on the ground. Toilet paper roll. Awesome. I don't see anything of like true value. So let's just make our way. We got to go up further. So that's what we'll do. I doubt I'm going to get a powerful jump. Hang on. Excuse me, Sarah. So jump onto the post here, onto that little box there. Jump over to this one. Let your booster pack charge up. And up and away. There we go. Now that we're up top, if you guys can find a easier way, I think that's the most direct way, and it's nice and simple. Now we've gotten inside. Here's some power cells. We're going to grab them. We'll use one here in the power receptor. Grab this stuff because it's good to have with us. All right. I felt like we should go have a look at Boo, but you know what? At the end of the day, if you want to go and just climb up and down each piece, that's fine. We finally are inside. I'm guessing NASA. But here's the thing. I thought we were getting on the ship. This doesn't look like the ship. This looks like we've gone underground. Really? This must have been their lab spots where they were fixing everything up.
Probably the last step before boarding. It's definitely seen better days.
Thanks, Sarah. Let's keep it going. NASA's Research Center. All right, launch protocol. Remember all the vital seeds, blah, blah, blah. Now, delivery to Mars.
Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Aiza comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Well, it depends on what kind of sample. Could it be sample of life?
Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Aiza to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man who was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale.
Oh, no.
2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow.
What?
I'm being invited into the lab.
Are we going to find out that they found
Dr. Judith Tatien.
maybe a dead starborn?
I've never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about.
Interesting.
I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Now, the periodic table is something that has most of our chemicals and metals and compounds that we use in science. I remember that. So if we're throwing it out the window, does that mean that we found something even crazier? Now, I'm not sure what happened to this place. It looks like it got pretty bashed up. I'm guessing that's probably what happened during whatever Exodus happened and whatever happened to Earth, which I'm sure we're going to find out.
Oh my goodness. Some of the artifacts here are from the earliest years of NASA. Oh, what a shame all of this
Is this...
going to deteriorate.
These are pamphlets. So this was a NASA, like, no, nothing there. Yeah, this looks more like a museum to get people hyped about space, which makes sense because that would be the thing that NASA would do. That's how you get money and that's how you get funding, unless you find something real creepy. Oh, nice. Another Earth shotgun. Give me that. No? Okay. So far, so good. I was expecting maybe some kind of weird things to come, like jumping out, but that's okay. Like I said, if you want to just go over every inch and comb this, you fill your boots. I try to do about an 80% comb and give you guys the good stuff. Now, what do we got here? A personal record.
I don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object.
Interesting.
No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith,
But you had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you
What?
to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here.
He's got a sound in his voice. He's scared. Either somebody said if he says anything about what they're doing, he's dead, or he's scared that if
We're clearly testing
finds out where he got this information from, he's gonna die or be put in a loony bin. Because if he found some kind of like starborn body, and then maybe found their notebooks, and for whatever reason, our starborns are us in the different galaxies, so maybe he was able to talk to one of the starborns and get information so that our universe could progress faster. Interesting. I'm sure. When we start, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled because I want to make sure we collect any and everything we can of information, at least. Okay. Now, I can't slide through those little holes, and I can't get through that rock. What's up here? It's nice that they have lotion and toilet paper on. I'm not even going to get into that. That seems weird. All right, we need a power source. Here we go. Power on. Deep stuff. All right, everything looks good there. Let's make our way. Seriously, nothing yet. No defenses, no weird creatures, which is also making me feel like kind of jumpy. This is insane. All right, now we look like we're in some kind of weird engineering room. Not engineering. So looks like a turbine. Probably what they use for power source down here. I'm not surprised that they would have their own power source in a place like this. It keeps it off the grid. And you don't have any issues. Now, let's do this. So that entrance is blocked. Here's a NASCAR maintenance key. So that should help us get through any doors we need to. All right. Come down here. I don't see anything here. A couple old computers. Look at that old computer. I guarantee that's like an Apple One from like 95. That's what those things look like, man. That's an old school computer. Oh, here's another power source. That's good to have. I'm glad I grabbed the other two. But luckily we were able to grab some more here. Perfect. So we have 2 extra power sources. This is bananas. Huh. We keep going just that further deeper. And I'm expecting to find something, but nothing so far. I'm also waiting for something like to jump out. But again, look at this door. That's a huge door. Oh, here we go. Security. So the power down here is still going. That's good. Boom. Let's dance. All right. Now that that little mini threat is taken care of. This is where they were building some of the robots that we still have today. Interesting. I'm wondering if the make and model of our Vasco is really just a ripoff of the NASA stuff. Okay. We got power back here. That's nothing. That's just a terminal control for the turrets, which I already took care of. Oh, there's a big empty hole over here. Let's keep going down. We got power to get that gate up, which it wasn't broken. Thank God. Though we could have just used a cutter and cut a hole through. Circuit boards, that's nothing. I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled in case there's like a slate or a notebook or a magazine, something that's going to be like, because this is Earth, man. We're going to probably find some old school stuff here. Just old circuit boards. Nothing. Yeah, and we just keep going further down. All right. Most likely we're looking at probably a full kilometer down underground, if not further. All right, what do we got here? Nothing. That's the computer to set things up. Can we open this door? Yes. Let's keep taking a look. So that's weird. Okay, the minute we come into here, see how we lose gravity. We start to float. I don't want to go that way. Let's open this office. And he's got an emergency door there. That's interesting. Nothing. Desk phone. Little lock. What do we got? Cassette tape. An old school gun. Nothing too crazy. Let's cut this open and see what's going on the other side. Might be like a... Whoa. Okay. So whatever's in there, we lose gravity. Interesting. All right. Security protocols. Yes, I know he's unhappy. All right, let's go with this.
Dr. Victor Aiza, we turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space, somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner, someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us, it's all going to be possible.
So whatever they found,
Judith,
they found something like a grab drive.
from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Galactic directly.
Awesome.
Many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Well, we would know there's mountains, grizzlies in the mountains. That's where bears live. People aren't silly. What you're talking about is we have no idea to know what the real deal is with traveling into space because we haven't been able to do long distance before. Oh, this is going to get good. All right, let's open this door. Nothing down here. All right, we'll make our way back there in a second. There's got to be an easier way to get us around instead of trying to do this float stuff. There's Victor.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Somebody shot his head off. All right. Prototype drive. They're running power today. Everything looks secure.
I never actually got to visit your lab.
All right, here we go.
Working on the grav drive projects. Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites. Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Emissary. You want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find? I just want to be sure.
Interesting.
It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
What is he searching for? They requested a team.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
What?
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space. Can the drive
No. We finally did it, guys.
on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years.
50 years in the blink of an eye for human exodus.
Time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for.
Interesting.
Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time. I dedicated my life to this discovery.
My name is Dr. Victor Aiza.
Oh my, this guy.
And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was
He
young
found a
when I first
chunk of the artifact and touched it.
Gravitational anomaly on
Get out of
Mars.
here, man.
But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met
Wow.
myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the
He
moon,
met a starborn.
Earth's
Knew
atmosphere
it.
sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future?
If you hadn't have done it,
Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. Who would be better use of it than I did?
so he found an artifact and
The grav drives destroyed Earth.
the grav drive's destroyed because of whatever pulsing that they were doing messed up the ozone, and then all the atmosphere was able to sputter out, like they said. He met himself from another universe, Starborn, because we understand that now. So he gave him the information how to get this universe. Like I said, he wanted to get this universe up and running. That, oh my God, it's a loop. We wouldn't be here now to fight unless the Starborn interfered. Oh yeah, look at this shotgun, old school, legendary, older shotgun, like it. Love me a good shotgun, good pistol. 2-for-1 punch. Let's go. Now, if this is the case, are we actually just talking about a consistent loop? Are the reason why the Starborns are going to other galaxies to find is to also help push them along to get to this point? where they can travel through space? Because they wouldn't have it. Maybe they can't find some of the pieces without us.
We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us.
Oh, damn it.
You might have company.
So it looks like our two favorite Starborn members are just chilling, waiting outside. And we're going to have company. All right. Let's go. So, this has been some crazy reveal. I love it. This sounds crazy, but now we get to play bad guy in the real good. And they use their shield motions. Suck, get out of here. Light you on fire. Yeah. But you're not sending anybody decent after me, I'll tell you that. Whoever you're sending doesn't know somebody's hiding back here. I see you, don't worry. Lock and load. 1, 2. I love that suit. It lights people up to get too close to me. Okay. Now, we got to get the hell out of this hole. Get back up to the surface as quickly as possible. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna pale, all right. Suck this. Eat some poison. Sarah? We just had Sarah from another Starborn? You son of a bees. You want to use my own people against me? Nah, I don't think so, bud. I'm gonna make sure you guys never come back. If I have to plunge... Now, how do we stop more multiverses happening? That's the question that's gonna come down to it. How do we stop them jumping? Do we have to fight, like, if I pick one or the other, the Emissary or the Hunter, or I can say, I'll take you both down and I'm going to do this myself. Can we stop the eternal loop? Because the way they said is that they keep going to different universes. How did we get through that door if that was... that Starborn dug that hole out? Okay, instead of going through there, I'm going to cut these because it looks like the doors and things have been changed. Oh, mama. Yeah, my head is like just spinning like this could... Whoa. We got a couple baddies in here. One just above me and one to my right.
Oh well, I guess they're gone.
No, they're not gone. Hold on. What do we got here? Science crate? I'll take it. Got a lot of legendaries down here. Suck it! Okay. Now, I have so many perks on my ballistics and pistols that my pistols actually do a lot more damage than my rifles. Got him. We keep gaining like one like unity point or whatever. I wonder what that's going to be for. Quantum X essence. All right. Now, with all that hot garbage out of the way, still no bodies. I'm wondering if they fizzle out, if they bounce. I don't know. All I know is I'm trying to do my best to go up. Keep going up. Come on, Sarah, stay with me. Oh, is it this way? All right, well, whatever was here is now being closed up. There's the elevator. Let's get on that and get out of here. All right, so now that we killed whomever we needed to. Now, I do have a couple of those power sources, so I'm going to go check that one just down at the bottom here and jetpack at the last second. So we can add that in. Open this door, and what is it? Yeah, you know what? I asked myself the same question, but we're going to make a killing on the resale of most of this stuff. I don't see anything really important in here. Oh, there's 2 power sources right there. I guess we could have picked those up if we needed them. But we did quite okay. We got 2 different ships here. These guys, I don't know. We'll see what's up.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel.
Yes.
At the cost of Earth.
So we lost Earth in every single universe because of it.
When you can have all the settled systems.
Look.
Every graph drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars.
Okay.
But these early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space.
So Mars is the starting point of all of this. Are we able to go through space?
A greater understanding of time and space, but not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
I'm okay, but we sacrifice Earth, and
assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
We couldn't have built a shield or something around it?
The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor
Look,
the right to choose?
People would have chosen Earth and not shifted out.
Emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you are watching out for is yourself.
Okay. Now, this is where you can choose, and I don't want to choose either of them.
The Emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
Well, it's not like we're friends here, buddy.
He is right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
Look.
Well, look at that. The Emissary just became my new best friend.
Well, I hope you guys have everything you're going to need, because you're not playing with any Starborn or anybody you've ever seen before.
We'll be at the buried temple. That is where we will settle things.
Meaning we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait till you get there. Everyone deserves a shot at the final artifact.
Okay. I am not going to let either one of these monkeys have a chance at winning. No. I'm going to take them both down. If I have to. They already killed the one person I did care about. But Mars, if that's the first one, which we now have in our possession, we can't do time travel, but we can hop from system to system. Well, I think we're going to leave it here, guys. I got lots to ponder. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Put it down in the comments below, because this one's a doozy. There's so much to go over. And what side are you going to pick? Do we go with the Emissary, or do we go with the Hunter? Or do we say stick it to both of them and we do it ourselves? Well, there's only one way to find out. Till next time, guys, stay safe, keep gaming, and unlock your rage.